Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sean. Welcome in. And I want to give a special shout out to my channel members as well as my current subscribers. Welcome back. So today's video, I'm actually going to be creating a simple beginner-friendly rhinestone template in Silhouette Studio. Now, I will be using the business edition, but you don't need the business edition to have access to the rhinestone panel. You'll only need at least the designer edition. If you have the free edition, you'll need to upgrade to at least the designer because the free edition does not have the rhinestone panel feature on there. Now, I'm going to do this in Silhouette Studio, even though I love using the Rhinestone World's The Wizard software, but I know a lot of you have Silhouette Studio or are considering purchasing Silhouette Studio. So I'm going to create this design inside of here to kind of show you a bit of the features inside of Silhouette Studio. Now, this won't be a full-on Silhouette Studio tour or tutorial. I'll kind of go over some of the features that I use in here as I go along. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into the tutorial, and I'm gonna make my screen that I'm sharing a little bit larger for you guys. All right, so I'm in Silhouette Studio. When you open it up, you're gonna get your mat, and this is where you're gonna create your design. So first thing I'm going to do is bring my design in. So I'm going to be converting a SVG into a rhinestone template. And so to do that, I'm going to go to the top and select File and Open. And it is already on my design. So I'm going to just select the design that I want. And there it is. And it came in pretty big. So I'm going to go ahead and select everything, and then I'm going to size it down. And let's see, I'm going to take it to about 10.1-ish. Let's see. Okay, I think that's good. Yep, that's perfect. And then I'm going to move that over. And let me actually move this mat over a little bit so you can see everything. All right, so now we have our design in here. We have it uploaded. We have it sized to where we want it. And then, so now I'm actually going to copy this design because I'm going to do just a solid color template as well as a multicolor template. So to do that, I'm just going to right click and I'm going to click duplicate. And then I'm just going to drag the other one down out the way for now. So with the first thing I'm going to do is actually group this together because I brought it in as a SVG. So I'm going to just select everything, right click and group. So now it's one. So no matter where I move it, it's not going to be separated like it was previously. So now I'm going to go ahead and convert it to a rhinestone template. Now my rhinestone panel is already open. Usually when you open Silhouette Studio, it's going to have your design area set up for your mat and everything like that. So to get to the rhinestone panel, either you would go right here on the side on this little diamond type icon, or you can go up to the top, select panels, and then you will go down to rhinestones. So either way, you will get to the rhinestone panel. So then I'm gonna go ahead and select that, and it's gonna change my panel, and this is now the rhinestone panel. Now within the rhinestone panel, you're gonna have your rhinestone effects, which will be right now is there's no change, it's the original image. And then next is going to be the edge fill. So this is what will give you an outline. Next to that is the linear fill, and that gives you a completely filled design. And then the radial fill. This is best for like any letters or shapes with curves, like circles, or you see how the S is perfect. So I really only use this one when I'm doing maybe like something with image or text that has a lot of curves in the letters or the shapes or whatever. And so I'm gonna just go back to the original image. Underneath the rhinestone effects is the rhinestone sizing. So it goes SS6, SS10, 16, and 20. Now, by default, Silhouette Studio will automatically default to SS10. So you would have to manually change it if you wanted to go down or up in size. The spacing, I'll come back to spacing because as I was clicking through the different effects, I know I'm going to have to adjust the spacing on this one, but it actually just moves your stones together. So it gives it a more fuller look when you adjust the spacing lower. As you go down, it's going to adjust it and make the spacing wider in between the stones. Draw rhinestones freehand. If you can draw, have at it. I can't draw, so I don't use the freehand tool, but that is an option that is there. Release rhinestones. I will be showing you that because I will have to do it with this design as well. And once we get to that point where we need to clean up our image, you're going to release your rhinestones. And then here at the bottom where it says totals, that's going to show you how many rhinestones it's going to take to make your transfer once you cut out your template. And so it'll give you the numbers as far as it says 6, 10, 16, 20, or if you do a other size, meaning you picked a size in here or you selected a certain size in here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the linear fill for this one. And as you can see, it is a little bit more spaced out. It doesn't look bad, but I'm going to adjust the spacing. And then I do have some overlapping stones right here as well as right here. So I'm going to have to adjust those as well. So what I'm going to do now is then I'm going to adjust the spacing first. So right now it's at 0.039. I'm going to try 0.020. Let's see how that looks. That looks pretty good. Let's try 15. That looks even better. And I usually don't go any lower than 10. That looks really good. So I'm gonna leave it there. I like how that looks. So I'm gonna have to release my stones to adjust this right here. I'll probably yeah, I'll have to delete these. I'll have to delete these. I was thinking about just moving these over, but I'm just going to delete them and kind of adjust the design. So I'm going to go ahead now and select release rhinestones. And as you can see down here, it says SS10. Right now it's at 901 stones is how many rhinestones I would need to brush in once I cut out my template. So I'm gonna go ahead, I have it selected. I'm gonna hit release rhinestones. Sometimes it can take a while, depending on the size of the design. This shouldn't take too long since it's only 900 stones, but we shall see. And as you can see, the little wheel is spinning, is thinking, and it's released. So you'll notice it's released. It'll have each squares around each individual stone. So you just click out of there and then you'll be able to make any adjustments that you need. So here with the S, I'm actually going to add a stone here. So I'm just going to select the stone, right click and duplicate. And I'm going to just move that over. And I'm just using the arrows on my keyboard. And then I'm going to move this one over to about right there. And then I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to move this one over to about right there. I'm going to move this one over the opposite way. And then that stone that's above there, I'm going to just bring that one down. And you can use your mouse. I'm just using my keys just because it gives me a better positioning or exact positioning where I want my stones to be versus trying to use my mouse to drag it into place. And so I'm gonna move this one over and move this one over and up a little bit. And actually, I'm gonna add a additional one over here too. So I'm gonna move these over, and you can select multiple and move them at once also. You would just hold down your shift key and select the ones that you want to move. So then I'm gonna hit my right click and duplicate, and then move that one over as well. About right there. Kind of just moving each of these over a little bit. Okay, so I'm good there. There's nothing overlapping here. I'm good with that. I'm gonna leave it as is. Now, right here in the T, and I'm actually zoom in a little bit more right here. So right here, I'm actually going to just click on the stone that I want to delete and just go ahead and hit my delete key. Now it is going to leave a little bit of spacing in there. So I'm actually, let's see. So I'm holding down my shift key. I'm selecting all these and I'm going to move these over a little bit, which means I'm probably going to have to shift some more. Move these over. And okay, I'm good with that. And then the same right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to delete that. I would like to move it over, but there's not enough room. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. Delete, delete, delete. Okay. And I'm gonna do the same. Select one, hold my shift down. Well, hold my shift down, select, and then kind of move these over a little bit. And then I'm gonna take that next row and do the same. Move this over as well. And I'm okay with that. And luckily, this one was a pretty simple one. Some of them you do, when you're converting SVGs, sometimes you do have to do a little bit more work. And so I'm just going through kind of checking, double checking everything, making adjustments as needed before I regroup and put all my stones back together. So I think I'm good here. Move this one over a little bit. And I'm actually going to add another row down here on this one for the money sign. And so I select all those. I'm going to duplicate and then drag it down. And make sure it's where I want it. And it is good there. Or should I? Okay, there we go. And then this one move over a little bit because it's kind of touching the other one. Okay, so I think I have everything where I want it. Actually, the R right here, I'm going to add another stone just because I don't like how that gap is looking right there. So I just selected that stone, duplicate, and then I'm going to just kind of move it down a little bit. Okay, so that looks better. So I'm good there. And just double checking. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize it a little bit. Move my mat back over. And I think I am good. Okay, so, and actually, I'm going to delete this one. And I want to duplicate this so I don't have to go in and do double the work. So I'm going to go ahead and select everything and then right click, duplicate. And wait a second for that to duplicate, and then I'll slide that one down. And it's thinking. And again, it's going to depend on how many stones there are as far as how long it's going to take to release your rhinestones, or if you need to duplicate your design after you kind of made any adjustments that you need to your design. And we wait. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to select that and I'm going to bring it down about right there. Okay, I'm good. And honestly, this one I can group because this is going to be the solid color. But I only want to group this one, not the top one yet. So I'm going to select everything. I'm going to right click and group. And so this is how you put your stones back together after you release them. So it'll be one full design and not all these separate stones. And again, that'll take a minute as well. And then it'll be grouped together. And so this one will be ready to cut. The top one, I'm gonna go ahead and make that a multicolor as soon as this one finishes. And then I'll also show you how to cut out the multicolor so it does cut out in separate templates for you. Okay, so this one is good to go. As you can see, it's all grouped up. So we're done with that one. So now I'm gonna scroll back up here. And this one is still ungrouped, or the stones are released. So you could decide wherever you want to do your color change or make it multicolor. If you want to do one letter, make each letter a different color, or if you want to make it multicolor, or kind of like with maybe like a ombre type of effect, that's what I'm going to show you now. But now that I think about it, doing each letter a different color, that would be cute, but I'm going to just keep it simple. So what I'm going to do is highlight, I would say a little more, bit more than half of the design, or however much you want to ombre or change. So I'm going to go up about right there. And let's turn that part of the design red. All right. And then I'm going to still work with the black. So we're going to go ahead. Actually, I'm going to bring the red down into the black, kind of a combination of the two. So it's ombre. So I'm going to go ahead and just randomly select colors. So like this one. And you could do multiple colors at a time. You don't have to do just one. So if I want to select this one, let's say this one, this one, this one, this one. And then I can change all those at once. Just hold down your shift key when you're doing that. And so that's going to start to give you like that ombre effect. I'm going to put one more right here. And then I'm going to do the same thing going across. So I'm going to go here. I'll do here, here, down here, up here. And there's really no pattern or anything like that. I'm just kind of clicking on spaces and just adding the colors where I want it to be changed. And so here, here, and let's see how that looks. Okay, cool. And if you want to go back and add, if you want to change colors, you can go back and do that as well. So then I'm going to do here, I'm going to go here, here, I'm going to go down here, up here, and right here. And same thing. And I'm just doing it letter by letter, but if you want to go through and just click, hold down your shift key first, and then you'll select on whatever space or stones you want to change the color on. Let's see, I'm gonna add some over here as well. Then we'll come over here, add some. I'm gonna do this one here. And it's as simple as that, as far as making that multicolored template. And then I'm gonna go back up to the red. Okay. And I'm just kind of looking to see if there's any more. Let's see, I want to add one there. I'm gonna put one here. And just kind of play around with it till it's to your liking. I'm gonna put one here. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. And guys, let me know as well if you want me to also add this design, both the multicolor and the full color, to my Creative Fabrica shop, and I will definitely do that. So if you already have a Creative Fabrica account, you can just download it. And I'm gonna put one here and just have fun with it. If you wanted to make it 3 colors or 4 colors, however you want to do it, it's going to be the same process. And so I'm gonna put another one down here, and I want to add some over here. Put one right here. Okay, I'm liking that. Liking that. So now I'm good to go. I have, actually, wait, I lied. I'm gonna add one more right there. And one there. Okay, now I'm good to go. I believe, I think, I hope. Almost, y'all, almost. I keep seeing spots where I'm like, let me put a couple more there. All right. And then let's do one right here. Because once I group it, I'm done. Like, I'm not coming back and making any changes. So I like to make sure I have it. I mean, once you group it back together, you can ungroup it if you need to make any additional changes. I just don't want to do that. So, okay, and one right there. I'm good. I'm really good this time. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select everything, and we're going to group it together. So make sure everything is selected, and then you're going to right click and you will group. And then we wait. And then the next step, I'm going to show you guys how to cut it out so you do have your 2 templates. And so, but again, it will be, I'll make sure if I do upload it to the Creative Fabrica shop, I will have both of them on the mat. The same way I did with the dope rhinestone template that I added on there, how I had the 2 on there. Okay, so we have our design finished. We're ready to go and we're ready to print. Now I'm going to minimize this because I only want this design, just the top design on the map. So I'm gonna just move that off to the side for now. And we have this one. So then you would go ahead up to the top and you will select send. And wait for it to come over. All right, there we go. And then you would select your material, which is the rhinestone template. I actually have one saved with this cut settings that I like, so I'm gonna just select that. But it would be rhinestone template material is what you want to select. All right. So then, and my machine is not plugged up. So it's not even showing the settings. So let me plug up my machine. Hold on, y'all. Okay, now my machine is plugged up because I don't remember the settings off the top of my head, but dang, did it turn on? I think I turned it off. Okay, there we go. And let's see. And here's my machine. It's connecting. Ready to load. All right. So on your design, right here at the top, it's going to say simple line fill layer. So I'm going to go ahead. Well, as soon as it's finished doing this thing, now my cut settings have come up. So it's going to be fill is what you want to go over to. And you're going to have your two colors here. And so this is how you would do the multicolor template. So right now it'll cut everything out as one. So if I want to do, let's say we want to do the red first, I would unselect the black, uncheck that, let it think. And then, so now you see only the red is highlighted. So it's only going to cut this part of the template. Okay. And then once I finish with that, then I could check the black and uncheck the red. And then it'll just give me the stones or the template for the black portion. And as you can see now, only the black is highlighted and the red is dull. So it'll only cut this part. So that's how you would cut it out for your multicolor template. And then as far as the settings that I use, I set my blade depth at about 6. And then my force is 22. My speed is 10. And my passes are 2. So blade depth 6, force 22, speed 10, and 2 passes. And then you'll be ready to send it off to your machine to go ahead and cut out. So I just wanted to do a quick tutorial showing you guys how to turn a SVG into a rhinestone template and how to create your own rhinestone ombre type effect on your template, as well as showing you the cut settings so you make sure you cut out those 2 pieces so you will have that multicolor template. And then you can select whatever color stones that you choose for the shirt that you're putting it on, or whatever garment you're putting it on. But that is all that I wanted to show you guys today. I'm gonna go ahead and save this, and then I will most likely have it added to my Creative Fabrica shop for you guys. Or if you wanted to try creating your own, definitely let me know how it turned out. But leave any questions below in the comments, and then I will check you guys out in the next video. I'll see you guys later. Bye.